So this is the Tallow Balm from CSS. As you can see, the ingredients are there. This is what you'd get to help you make your product. It would give you the amounts. I've hidden them because I'm putting this out publicly, and on the reverse side is the methodology of how to make it. So I've already weighed everything out. In this one I've got the tallow, and I've used yellow beeswax in this one. So this is a tallow and beeswax product, and that is going to go on to my induction plate as a double boiler with some water. Popping that in there to start melting down while I carry on talking. So in here I've got jojoba, hemp seed and the vitamin E. As you can see, it's quite a dark greeny yellowy colour. Just giving that a bit of a spin round to mix them all, and that will go in once my tallow and beeswax melted down. As you can see, I use all Bath and Body base products, and you can buy in different sizes. The jojoba is just to die for. The tallow, I have used Bath and Body bases, and I've also used some shop bought. There is a difference. I know that people are going to argue with that, but you get the documents with this. There is no additives to this at all, so it is pure 100% tallow. So we'll come back in a few minutes when the tallow and the beeswax melted down. So I've melted down the tallow and the beeswax, and as you can see, it's starting to cool right down. I have done this on purpose. I've let it cool right down. It was about 85 degrees when I took it off the heat, and now we're down to 47 Celsius. Just because I think this is going to allow it to hold the scent even more, and all the beautiful oils that we're putting in. So there's my fluid oils going in, the jojoba, the hemp seed, the vitamin E. And I'm going to whip this one, so I'm wanting it to set back up again, so it's helping with that. And I've done this in the essential oils olive, orange and patchouli. Where did I get olive from? So the orange tenfold I've used, and patchouli that's on it, I've weighed it out already, and I'm just going to add that in as well and give it a really good mix. So we will be down in the low 40s, even in the late 30s, I would think. Let's have a little look. So of course my essential oils have gone in on a nice 40. Nice temperature there, so they'll preserve nicely as well. And I'm going to leave that to set up a little bit, and I'm going to whip it. So we'll be back in a bit when it has set up enough for me to whip. We've come back to the Tallow Balm about 15-20 minutes. As you can see, it's already set up quite a lot. I've transferred it to a slightly bigger jug. It's not holding the heat so much, so it is setting up a lot quicker. And I am just going to go in with a small mixer rather than the big stand mixer, because I've only made a small batch, and show you how it whisks up a bit. Pop that there. Okay, excuse the noise. Okay, so I am literally going to pour it into my piping bag. And once you've piped it into your containers, it does set up firmer. You can spoon this in as well, you don't have to pipe it. I'm such a messy worker that I prefer to pipe. And I've done some little mini sample pots. And it is slightly warm still, so I am doing this maybe a little bit too soon, but should let it cool a little bit more.